This is a video on the FITBIR submission tools. From this video, you will learn how to validate your data against the form structure and how to submit your data into the data repository. The submission tools assist researchers with the validation and upload of data into the repository. The validation component verifies that submitted data conforms to the required format and range values defined in the data dictionary. The tool imports a data dictionary and validates the metadata associated with the files identified by the user for submission against the data dictionary. It provides a report of any data discrepancies and warnings. If errors are found, a submission package cannot be created. After successful creation of a submission package, data can be submitted to the system with the upload component. The submission tools are located in the Data Repository module. Click on the menu, then click on Submission Tools, then launch the submission tools. Within the submission tools, there are two parts, the validation tool and upload tool. To validate your data, click on the Browse button, which would allow you to provide the path folder of where your data is stored. Load the data using Load Files. In the Files section, you will see the files that are in your directory. The file type, for instance, you see the BSI 18 and SAC are form structures. This means that the files are recognized as form structures by the validation tool. You can also see the status of the form structures. As you can see, the BSI 18 is a published form structure and the SAC is in draft status. Let's try to validate the BSI 18. Choose the file or files you would like to validate, then click on Validate Files. As you can see from the results, the form structure failed validation and there are warnings and errors. As mentioned before, data cannot be submitted with errors. However, if there are warnings, please review your data to make sure that the data should be missing. In the Results Details section, the errors provide the following information: the data entered, that is the error, the location of the data in the Excel spreadsheet, the data element with the error, and information on what data should be entered for the data element. Once the errors have been corrected, reload your data and validate again. Now, let's validate the SAC form structure. As you can see, the form structure is in draft status. If you do encounter this message, please reach out to FITBIR operations to request to have the form structure published. Now let's submit the data for BSI 18. Once the data passes validation, the Build Submission Package button will appear. Click on the Build Submission Package, then a pop-up box will appear. Choose the study you are submitting your data for in the repository, then keep or change the name of the data set. Before submitting, make sure the study name is correct and the dataset name is correct as well. Then click on Start Submission Upload. Once the data has been submitted, it is recommended to check your study profile to confirm that the dataset is in private status. Thank you for watching the video on the FITBIR submission tool. If you do have any questions, please contact FITBIR operations by email or phone.